Good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Diefenbach, and today I will be investigating the marketing mix for the Samsung Galaxy Ring. The first part we're going to investigate is the product name and category. So the name of this product is the Samsung Galaxy Ring. It's just recently created in 2024, as a matter of fact, and only a few have been released so far, so there's not a lot of information on it. But it is in the product category Smart Ring, which has its own category compared to other smart devices, since there are many other companies that are also incorporating the Smart Ring into their product line. Now, this part will be read word for word, so this is an official product description from Samsung's official website. Introducing a Galaxy Ring for all-day wear with an elegant, lightweight design, crafted from titanium, your choice of 3 scratch-resistant finishes. The Galaxy Ring combines timeless style with powerful wellness tracking enhanced with Galaxy AI. The next element we are going to investigate is what need does it fulfill for its target market and what exactly the target market of the Samsung Galaxy Ring is. So, the target market for the Galaxy Ring is the health-conscious consumer. This consists mainly of millennials or people aged 29 to 44 and up. That is to say, the older generation. The older generation, as they age, are becoming more concerned with their health and monitoring their health in an easy and convenient way, as well as garnering advice on how to improve their health so they can increase their life expectancy. This is just one of the needs that the Ring will fulfill, which is safety. The other need the Ring will fulfill is status. Now, Samsung and iPhone are kind of up there in terms of smart devices that everyone wants to own and that everyone knows about. So, owning the newest product of the Samsung Galaxy is a pretty big status symbol. It can help raise the consumer's self-esteem and make them feel better about their placement in society. Is it a Me Too initiator? Why, certainly it is. Why, do you ask? Well, because other rings already existed, like the Aura 4 in 2017 and the Ring Air in 2013. These competitors have already been on the market for a while, and after the pandemic, which we will discuss later, with more consumers becoming more health conscious and these smart rings targeting a similar target market to Samsung, they said, well, if all of these consumers in their target market are buying these smart rings, why don't we just come up with a better smart ring and then everyone in our target market will want to buy those? As mentioned on the previous slide, millennials, the older generation, prioritize health. So they have a desire to fulfill the needs of safety and status. We already kind of went over status, where having a new product no one else has from a well-known brand can make people have higher self-esteem and make them feel good about where they place in society. However, we are now going to investigate how the safety need is fulfilled, specifically thanks to the Samsung Galaxy Ring. So, the Samsung Galaxy Ring does health monitoring. It provides a convenient, easy way for people to monitor their health without having to schedule a doctor appointment every week or every month or every year. It does this by capturing heart rate, blood, oxygen levels, your sleep patterns, how your skin temperature rises and falls when you sleep, and syncs them all into the health app already on your phone. So you don't even have to do anything. Then it provides instant feedback and advice that you could get from a doctor that you don't have to, because you get from the Galaxy AI assistant that'll tell you how to fix your sleep patterns, what they mean, what does it mean if your skin temperature rises when you sleep, how do you stabilize your heart rate, how do you lower your blood and oxygen levels, how do you raise your oxygen levels, and so on and so forth. The next part we will go over is market size, competitors, and competing products. Now, since this product is relatively new and are actually still being shipped out, I do not have the official market value for 2025. I have the prediction from Fortune Business Insights and what it was valued at in 2024, which was 340 million, which is quite a bit. Now, It's competitors and their competing products. So they have their competitors, Aura with its rings, Ultrahuman with its Ring Air, Rincon with its gens, WuZu Tech with its Hers P1 and P2. And these are tough competitors. Because the Samsung Galaxy Ring is pretty new, all of these other competitors have been in the market for a lot longer. So they're more well equipped, they've made improvements on their products, and most people will either already have their products, so do not feel the need to get a new smart ring, or they feel that these products are more reliable because they have been on the market longer and they have more reviews that people have done on them, so people kind of know what they're getting into as compared to the Galaxy Ring. Next, we're going to go over the environmental variables that make this product such high demand. So first, demand for wearable technology. A lot of people nowadays like the status symbol of having a ring on their finger that's like a really super good looking high tech ring. It's like, oh, well, I'm kind of better than you because I have this ring. So it really fulfills their self esteem and status. Then, of course, one of the biggest environmental variables that contributed to the demand for the smart ring market was the pandemic. Everyone was trapped inside during the pandemic. There was the virus going around, and everyone was kind of freaking out of their health. And after being stuck inside and sitting in a chair and getting no social interaction and getting no outdoor exercise, a lot of people began to prioritize their health and wellness. Additionally, economic uncertainty led many to invest in health and wellness products. Whereas most people, when times of the economy is uncertain, would focus on maybe saving money and not buying these expensive products, a lot of people actually preferred to invest in these health and wellness products while the economy was uncertain and other factors could be affected, like their groceries, that membership to the gym. And this way, they could have kind of a wearable smart ring that could monitor all that stuff for them and make them feel better during times of uncertainty. Then, lastly, it gained relevance in telemedicine and remote patient monitoring. So these rings aren't just used by average everyday consumers, they are also used in hospitals through telemedicine from people, virtual doctors, and they monitor their patients through these rings. So it's a great help to the health industry as a whole and to the consumer. So, though this ring may sound like a great idea, it does have some weaknesses. First, there are limited sizes available. They only offer sizes 5 through 14, which for anyone over size 14 in a ring and for anyone under size 5 in rings, they cancel out that market, which could knock out a bunch of consumers that would be willing to buy their product that are also health conscious. Another weakness is their low sales promotion. While I was researching this product, I could only find one or two advertisements for it. One was the main trailer for this product on Samsung's YouTube, and the other one was maybe a small ad on Facebook. Otherwise, there was no sales promotion for them. So I don't know if Samsung is just not prioritizing this product over the others, or if they're trying to feel out the market since it is relatively new before they do more promotion. But either way, this is a big weakness when compared to their other competitors that have been on the market longer and have more experience. One would think with your competitors being on the market longer, it would be a great idea to kind of enhance promotion and do a lot of it. Now, the third and biggest weakness is that it only pairs with Samsung products, specifically the Samsung Galaxy. While their competitors like the Aura Ring, the Ring Air, the Hers P1 and P2, they all pair with iPhones, Samsung's, multiple products, which can make them really versatile. But the Samsung Galaxy Ring unfortunately only pairs with the Samsung products. Now, kind of harkening back to our previous slide on environmental variables, the desirability of this product came kind of from the pandemic. Sedentary behavior is way more common than it used to be, as I mentioned in this graphic. After the pandemic, everyone has gotten used to just ordering food, staying inside, sitting and watching TV, watching YouTube, all sorts of sedentary activities that are not good as the human body is made to move. So, people have become more focused than ever on monitoring their health because sedentary lifestyles can lead to health effects or things like high cholesterol, diabetes, lack of bone density from lack of movement, muscle pain, and all sorts of negative effects that they want to try to prevent by monitoring their health. So, the need for an easy way to monitor health without having to wear a bulky object like the wristband, say for example the Apple Watch, which is convenient but a little bulky, having something lightweight and barely noticeable like a ring that is also stylish and an easy way to monitor health makes these smart rings in high demand. So, their market dimension variables of their target market is they utilize demographics and behavioral. So, behavior for the health conscious consumers, those concerned about health, and demographics for millennials, Samsung users, males and females, because rings are kind of universal for everyone and look good on both. And as I mentioned earlier, ages 29 and up who are really concerned with their health due to increasing age. All right. The marketing mix. So the marketing mix consists of the 4 P's, as we probably all know or you have heard of before: product, price, place, and promotion. These marketing mixes make up a business. It makes up their strategy, it makes up their what they focus on for their target market. It just makes up everything of a business and it makes a business kind of tick. It makes their product succeed. And a successful blend of these can make their product soar to new heights that they never expected. So next, we will be talking about what the product has to offer. In this way, sort of segueing into what makes this product so special and different from its competition. So if you couldn't see from this slide, you can already get kind of an insight to the offers or the options that are available. First, it's available in 3 colors, as you can see: titanium gold, titanium black, and titanium silver. So, what does this ring have to offer that makes it stronger than its competitors? First, there's no membership required. If you want the Oura Ring 4, the Ring Air, the Hertz P1 and Hertz P2, they all require memberships. That means once you buy the ring, you're going to have to pay an annual fee of about $5 to access all the benefits. For the Galaxy Ring, all features are free once it's owned. It auto connects to the health app. You don't have to download a separate app to have it on your phone in order to track and monitor your health. It is also made of waterproof titanium. And the charge lasts up to 6 days, taking a page out of iPhone's book with that battery. Then it's lightweight and it has a skin temperature sensor. These are 2 factors that make it differ from its competitors. For example, the Oura Ring 4. The Oura Ring 4 monitors health, blood, oxygen, sleep patterns, but it does not have a skin temperature sensor. And most of these other rings might be a little bulkier than the Samsung Galaxy, which prides itself on being lightweight. Also, though it is a weakness that they only offer 9 sizes, it can also be a strength. For having these 9 sizes that maybe other rings don't cover is great for their target market of people who wear ring sizes from 5 to 14. Something that makes it different from its competitors, as you can see in these photos, is its unique packaging. So it looks kind of like a jewelry box, and opening it will have this little transparent case with the ring inside that has kind of an LED lighting up the background. So it looks really fancy, really new, and it looks almost like you're opening a prized jewel or a really high-tech piece of jewelry, which technically you are. But aesthetic is a big thing when focusing on packaging, and having an aesthetically pleasing packaging in terms of colors matching, like the black and white with the light blue LED in the background, can give the consumer a feel of, wow, this is super fancy. This is a nice ring. It even has an LED background. Now, this is the kind of packaging I want in my product. The next elements we are going to investigate is the pricing strategies, and the market chain. So the price, our second kind of element in our marketing mix that will segue into our pricing strategies that the business uses, and the markup chain, which is how it has changed, how the demand has changed and affected the product over the course of its life. Next, we're going to go over their price and pricing strategies. So right now, the Samsung Galaxy Ring costs about $400 per unit that you can pay full price or do a monthly payment of $17 until the price is paid off. The pricing strategies they use is first competitive pricing. So they go based on their competitors. Their competitors have already been on the market and had more experience. So they came to the conclusion that $400 would be a good price based on the prices their competitors gave. For example, the Oura Ring 4, which was about $380 per unit. Their next pricing strategy they utilized was skim pricing. So, skim pricing is when they start high with a really expensive number, and eventually, as the market grows a little bigger and more competitors or entrants come in, they start lowering the price. Right now, it has not really shown signs of that since the product is still new, but I imagine in the future, since Samsung in general utilizes these pricing strategies for all of their products, they will eventually utilize this one specifically for the Samsung Ring once the market becomes bigger. As I mentioned earlier, while researching this product, not a lot of information could be found about it in terms of its price markup channel, because unfortunately, as it is a new product that is still technically on pre-sale, not a lot of the rings have been shipped out yet, though a lot of them have been bought already for pre-order. So the current markup channel we have to go off of for the Samsung Galaxy Ring is the starting price of $399, as I mentioned earlier, $399.99, about 400. Well, they sell their product through certain intermediaries, mainly from their store or from Amazon, which we will go over in the next slide when we talk about their distribution system. Well, as they saw that all of their products have essentially been bought out for pre-order, they decided to lower the price on Amazon to $319, which is about an $80 price drop. Place is the next element in our beautiful marketing mix that we are going to be investigating for the Samsung Galaxy Ring and Samsung in general. This will include the distribution system and where to buy the ring if you would like to get one. Alrighty, going over their places you can buy the ring, or their distribution system, they tend to focus on indirect marketing. This means you can purchase their ring not in person, but through other means, such as their websites, their stores, or their two intermediaries, Best Buy and Amazon. The final element in the marketing mix that we have made it to is promotion. So we will be investigating the promotion elements they use to promote their product. And so their promotional elements, as displayed in this beautiful graphic, is first advertising. The only advertising they really participated in was, as I mentioned earlier, the single ad from their official website or their official YouTube channel. and digital marketing. They did a lot of pop-up ads. So Instagram, TikTok, the little ads that pop up on your feed, and emails directly to Samsung Galaxy users. While I was researching this product, I noticed that, as I mentioned before, there was not a lot of promotion on it as compared to their other products, like their Samsung Galaxy phones, or all of their phones, or their watches. It just kind of seems like they didn't place a lot of emphasis on this product in particular. However, when it was announced, from just this one ad and a few pop up ads, all of the pre orders for this product went out immediately. All of their products were bought, which leads me to wonder that maybe they didn't focus a lot on promotion for this ring because they had confidence in their loyal consumer fan base to receive an email about it and go, hey, cool, Samsung has a new product. I'm gonna buy it. So, why were these promotional elements chosen? First and foremost, it was to target the internet natives. These consist of Gen Z, Gen Alpha, millennials, and even adults who thrive on social media, communicate through social media, use social media for everything nowadays. They were also chosen for worldwide access. A majority of the world has access to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and all of these social media sites that they decided to do digital marketing on. Anyone can really access it, and it also makes it available to the world. So, more than just the domestic population can access it. Then, easy information spread. When you're using social media, one thing you post, if it garners attention, can spread like wildfire. It can spread to other social media sites, people will talk about it, it ends up on the news nowadays. So, digital marketing is a great way to utilize easy information spread, which now that we've thoroughly investigated their marketing mix, we are now going to investigate their product positioning and differentiation. Product positioning is, in a way, what they're specifically focusing to emphasize about their product to their consumers. The main aspects they're focusing on to kind of nail it and get it figured out. Differentiation refers to what makes them different from their competition. What aspects of theirs is hard to copy that other competitors can't match with. So, in order to look at Samsung Galaxy Ring's product positioning and differentiation, we have to have something to compare it to. So, I decided to pick their biggest competitor on the market right now, the Oura Ring 4. The Oura Ring company, as I mentioned earlier, has been on the market since 2017. They have been around for quite a while, they are well experienced, and they have just released a new version of their ring to compete with the Samsung Galaxy Ring that is also released around the same time. So, the Samsung Galaxy Ring focuses a lot on style and capability. It wants to be compact and focuses a lot on using AI in its experience. In contrast, the Oura Ring 4 focuses a lot more on the accuracy of information and personalization and smart sensing. Now, you might think, but isn't smart sensing AI? No. So, smart sensing is essentially how wearing the ring can pick up on your body temperature, your sleep patterns, your pulse, and stuff like that. It does not provide insights or detailed insight and guided step by step instructions like the AI component of the Samsung Galaxy Ring does. This can highlight their differentiation between their positionings. This concludes my presentation on investigating the marketing mix of Samsung's Samsung Galaxy Ring. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and from here on, this is just a list of all the sources I utilized when researching this product. Thank you very much for your time, and have a great day.